Here are the hurdles that they have to climb to prove that, and I would suggest to you cannot be done on the evidence in this case. They have to prove to you first there was asbestos in baby powder. And that doesn't mean there was asbestos in an industrial roofing talc mine that nobody ever used. That doesn't mean there was asbestos in a mine that the company rejected. They have to prove to you that it was in a cosmetic talc mine that made it into an actual bottle of baby powder. And they have to prove to you not just any bottle of baby powder, but an actual bottle that Ms. Johnson used. You heard the evidence in this case. No one has even tested a single bottle of baby powder that was ever used by Ms. Johnson. They have to prove to you that this sub-trace finding that they claim was in there is enough to even cause this rare peritoneal disease all the way down in the stomach. And then they have to prove to you that there was enough asbestos in enough of her bottles that was enough to be a substantial factor in causing the peritoneal mesothelioma. And you all have sat here for the past week, and I would suggest to you they haven't come close to meeting their burden in this case. They have brought you no epidemiology study that shows that anyone exposed to cosmetic talc gets mesothelioma. We showed you study after study, and Mr. Brown will talk about it in a little bit, that show that the people who are exposed, who are inhaling every day of the week the highest amounts of cosmetic talc, don't get mesothelioma. They haven't brought you a scientific paper that supports the claims they're making here. They haven't brought you any independent testing outside of this courtroom from the government, from the FDA, from NIOSH, that would support that Johnson's baby powder has asbestos. You've seen no testing specific to what Ms. Johnson used. You've seen no one who attempted to recreate whether she even would have inhaled or been exposed to anything based on the way she used the product. And you have heard no testimony from any real-world doctor outside of this courtroom, outside of this litigation, taking care of Ms. Johnson in the ordinary course of her life. You've heard no testimony from any of those folks to come in here and to support the claims that are being made in this lawsuit. I would suggest to you that they have not even come close to meeting their burden.